Long known for its paddy fields and rich waters, the coastal city of Santa Cruz is now a hotspot for nickel mining. 200 kilometers north of Manila, the lush green mountains are now torn apart for companies to extract the rare minerals lying below the red clay. These sites are under constant surveillance, and it's impossible for our team to gain access to them. Our interview requests to the 4 major companies operating in the region have been left unanswered.
Wala pa kahit sino nakapag-shoot na media dun sa extraction site.
Sa mga extraction site, wala pa naman kami nakita, ma'am, na ano. Ng operation manager dito, siguro.
You can give us the number para we can ask.
Yung number. Wala akong number sa manager.
For the past decade, the Philippines have been ramping up its nickel ore production, aiming to surpass Indonesia as the largest producer in the world. Production has doubled in the last 10 years, now leveling at 360,000 tons per year, a booming industry for this rare mineral used for electric car batteries. As a result, nickel mines, both legal and illegal, are mushrooming around the region. Convoys of trucks are constantly going back and forth between Santa Cruz and the mines to deliver this precious metal. Salvador drove one of these trucks for 2 years until he realized the scale of the damage done to the environment.
We are in an area that will be an extraction zone. All the trees on the hill will be cut down so they can dig into the red rock called laterite. They will remove 30 centimeters of topsoil and dump it anywhere. Then the extraction will begin. When I learned that the virgin forest of Santa Cruz was also going to become an extraction zone, that's when I decided to resign.
His sons, like many locals, have now joined the company, attracted by salaries up to €400 per month. That's double the national average. Mega companies even set up social programs and financial aid packages to students in a bid to reel in more locals into their business. A faint attempt at distracting residents from the environmental consequences of their work. Independent investigations show that chrome chemicals have infiltrated waters surrounding the mines. These studies show that the chemical, often associated to cancer, can also spread through dust and be found in the air. Crisanto Corpus is a farmer. In the last few years, he's noticed changes in the River Gama. It flows through the fields of the city. No studies have yet been conducted due to a lack of funds, but he fears the water might be toxic.
It's not just any earth, it's nickel powder. The mining companies were committed to ensuring that the waste would not go anywhere, neither on our land nor in the ocean. Before we left our clothes here, we could even drink the water. But now if we swim in the river, our skin gets itchy. All the fish are dead.
Crisanto claims that more than 1,000 hectares of paddy fields have been destroyed in Santa Cruz in the last decade. Since then, he's lost 90% of his income.
Look, this is the original soil, and this is a mixture of sand, nickel, and stones. The river is full of rubble, making it muddy and causing the water level to rise. From now on, it floods more easily by carrying waste from the sites with it. It's unfair. I should be able to pass on this land to my children.
And intensive deforestation is exacerbating the issue. With climate change, floods are becoming more frequent, and the lack of trees preventing the water from flowing down the mountain is making them more devastating. In 2017, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of stopping the exploitation of mines in the region. The concerned citizens of Santa Cruz fought for this bill, but were crushed by the mining industry lobby, who managed to overturn the court's decision.
Dumating na yung portion, meron ng traces ng heavy metal. Kasi nung una po, ang inirecommend nila, deep plowing.
Are they a bit untouchable ba sila? Or
Yung pwede magdesisyon na upo sa harapan namin.
Kung dati ang ating gobyerno ay minero, mas minero.
The president, senators, there are now more and more mining shareholders sitting in the government. Even if we win cases, the mining companies continue to operate because the government favors them.
Since the start of their campaign, members of the collective have faced death threats and intimidation. In the Philippines, activism is particularly dangerous. Derek, a member of Amnesty International, denounces red tagging, a harassment method aimed at isolating activists from their communities.
There is no law that prohibits red tagging. There are some phone calls, and there are also some news or reports from the communities that people are looking for me. Activists are being typecast as terrorism. That is the excuse of the government to put some charge on you or intimidate you or monitor you.
According to the NGO Global Witness, the Philippines is Asia's deadliest country for land and environmental defenders. In 2022 alone, 11 of them were killed.